Greetings, everyone. This is Danny from harrtravel.com, your cruise experts, and coming to you again once more from my garage here. Wish I was on a cruise ship. Looks like it's going to be a few more weeks before we get on a cruise ship, but we will be there very, very soon. But today was a bit of Christmas time here at Harr Travel. You guys probably saw the video. It's actually, it's doing really, really well. I think we got about 11,000 views so far. The Norwegian Viva went live. And guess what we did today? We booked the Norwegian Viva. So first booking of the day today, Taylor. What do you think it was?
I think it was an aft room.
It was not just an aft room. It was an H2, 3 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, the premier owner's suite with a large balcony. So really excited for that. That particular cruise is going to be a Mediterranean cruise. We sold a lot of Viva today, guys. And what was really funny is today was our second largest Prima day that we've had, because I think a lot of people, it's coming into focus that Prima is going to be here in 9 months. We're going to be on board the Prima, actually 8 months. We're going to be on board the Prima in about 8 months. And then we'll be on the Viva not even 9 months later. So the sisters are coming out just a bit apart. So we're really, really excited for the Norwegian Viva. I'll talk about that in just a minute. Later on, we'll also talk about the news. I'll answer your questions. Keep them coming. But we're going to share a bit with you. But before we do, keep in mind, when you're ready to book your next cruise, reach out to Harr Travel. We are your cruise experts. We know the spaces inside and out. We love what we do. It's been a crazy couple weeks, but the great news is wave season is here. Bookings are happening. In fact, we've had one of the busiest weeks ever, and we are on Wednesday. People are ready to book cruises. And the biggest issue that I ran into today was sold out space. So a lot of people don't quite understand that that's happening right now. Also, prices are starting to go up more and more because people want that space so much. So anyway, when you're ready to book your next cruise, reach out to Harr Travel. Go to harrtravel.com. If you didn't know this, on harrtravel.com, you can actually hold space. And then one of our advisors can take over from there and change it, adapt it, whatever you need. But if it's the middle of the night and you're going, hey, I really want that 2-bedroom aqua theater suite, grab it. You can usually hold it for a full week, and then we can reach out to take care of everything from there. We had a record week of Star Class and a record week of Norwegian Haven. These are 2 products that are phenomenal, very different. I'm happy to answer the questions about that. And of course, if you haven't done so already, it means the world to us if you subscribe to the channel and smash that bell for notifications. Of course, if you can like the video, in fact, if everybody can just hit the like button right now, it would mean the world to us. Put your comments down below. Ask me some questions. And before I hop in here, really, really quick, just wanted to say hi. Our good friends, the Newbergers, just got off the Navigator of the Seas. So great to see you here on there on the channel. Love to talk to you here in a bit. And but let's dig into Viva. Let's talk a little bit about Viva.
Do like the overview.
All right. So what is new? What is different? So you'll see that the Viva is very similar to the Prima, but this is a revolutionary class of ship for our entire industry. And the reason it's a revolutionary class of ship is, to me, with Prima and Viva, Norwegian is moving up closer to the celebrity market, that upscale premium market, than the Royal Caribbean market. I think it's really transformed the way that they're going to do cruising. They listened, right? If there were any complaints about the Encore, there wasn't quite as much open deck space. There was a few of those types of things. This ship has a better staff ratio. So this is 2 passengers to 1 crew member than anybody in the market. Carnival, Royal Caribbean, even Celebrity, Princess, Holland America. I mean, it is a transformational crew passenger to crew ratio. In addition to that, it also has the most outdoor space, the most open outdoor space of any new cruise ship from any of the mass market lines. We were just on the Mardi Gras. That has quite a bit. We were just on the Odyssey of the Seas. That has quite a bit. This has considerably more. In fact, the way they're putting that is 36% more space per guest. Also, the most outdoor space of any new cruise ship. And this is another one that's really important. 35% more staff to guest ratio than you're going to find on Royal and Carnival. So this is a big transformation for them. The ship just looks incredible. It's got all the things they're known for. Lots and lots of great restaurant choices. You've got some really cool things like a 3-level racetrack, the largest racetrack at sea. I'm going to dig into that in a bit, but it's very thoughtful design. And what I love more than anything else is the Haven. What you'll see is with the Wonder of the Seas from Royal Caribbean, they're kind of trying to get close to what they have with the Haven right now. And they've made it even better. They've moved the entire Haven and all the suites to the aft of the ship. So you have a ton of space. That's private deck space, pools, restaurants, all these things for Haven suite guests. They have a new full class of suites, which is really exciting as well, too. The rooms are bigger. This is something that's really, really cool. And especially, once again, after just getting off the Odyssey of the Seas and the Mardi Gras, it's really, and even the Apex, for example, the bathrooms are bigger. Their bathrooms are 20% bigger than what they were, or sorry, 11% bigger. I want to get that right, than what they were on their latest class of ships. And they were very comfortable bathrooms for a cruise ship. So there's a lot of these little details where they've pushed up market. Now, here's the big difference. Look at a Royal Caribbean ship that's the same size. Look at a Carnival ship. They're going to put somewhere between 39 and 4,500 passengers. They're putting 3,200. And the way cruise ships do it is double occupancy, right? 2 people in each room. So comparing it, their competitors have 30% more people on the same size ship. Now, how do they do that? They expanded the outdoor space. They expanded the options on board, the restaurants, things like that. They also expanded the size of the suites with those 100+ Haven suites that are, quite a few of them are pretty massive. That really takes up a lot of room. And so what's great about that is that's how they get down to that phenomenal passenger space ratio. That's how you're going to get this incredible level of service. They've added a few other things that we'll talk about here in just a minute. But if you can tell, I'm pretty darn excited about this class of ship. And I'm excited for several different reasons. So where should we start out, Taylor? What do you think? What do you have up now?
I can pull up whatever you want. You just let me know where you want to start.
Let's start with, the activities are pretty awesome. Let's start with the activities. I think that's the way to go. So let's talk about some of these activities that they're going to have on the Viva. Now, stay tuned. I'm going to dig deeper into some of the news, but we're going to go over this for a few minutes because it's so incredibly exciting. It's been a big part of our day and our week, and just really, really excited to share a brand new ship. Guys, this is what it should be all about. We shouldn't be talking about, all the other things going on. Let's get excited about cruising. Let's get excited about your next cruise, whether it's tomorrow or 3 years from now. That's the cool thing about what we do in our job. We make dreams come true. And there's a lot of people that have been dreaming about going out of San Juan, Puerto Rico on the Viva. I'll tell you that.
All right. You ready?
Let's do it. Let's go.
Here
All right.
We go.
All right. I'm going to push this back a little bit there.
Look where we are.
This is, I don't know if that matters here. Okay, there we go. All right, guys, a racetrack on a cruise ship. When Norwegian put it on the Norwegian Joy, people said, oh, that's kind of cool. But then they got on and said, wow, that's stinking amazing. That's really, really incredible. And so what they did is with the Bliss, they made it bigger. And with the Encore, they almost doubled the size of it. This is 22% bigger than what they put on the Encore. So this is a great image. Thank you, Taylor. What you can see here is the Speedway is 3 levels high, and it wraps all the way around and goes through the sides of the smokestack. So you've got 14 turns in there, which is super cool. So once again, 14 turns that are in the racetrack itself. It's 3 levels. It's on decks 18, 19, and 20. It's 22% longer than any racetrack ever built on any cruise ship in the world. Well, it makes sense because they're the only ones that really have that. They also added a bar in the back. And so that's just down on deck 18. You can kind of see it. You can also see the tops of the drop slide.
That's the best one.
Okay, so here you can see the bar on deck 18. Now, don't do that before you go racing because they're not going to let you on. But, maybe you want to have a family member go racing and you go have a drink, or if you want to go celebrate with your friends afterwards, that's a really cool thing to do. So this is a cool image to see what it's all about. Now, what we're actually looking at right here from this image, and this is a perfect one. You want to go back one, Taylor, to the one we just had, is you also see the slides. So let's see if we can check out the slides. Now, I'm going to say this is not an innovative feature for Norwegian. Royal was the first to do it with the Ultimate Abyss. So these slides are bonkers. They took the Ultimate Abyss, they turned it on its head, and they made it 3 times as good. There are 3 drop slides on the ship. So on one side, the name of the slide is called the Rush. That's what we're looking at right now. It's a dual slide. So you go all the way from deck 18 all the way down to deck 8. And they even have some unique staterooms that in an odd way, the slides kind of cut through some of the balconies. So these are some of the family suites, not the Haven suites, but the ones that we refer to as just the suites. Now, they're 10 stories high. So you're going to drop 99 feet in the matter of seconds. You're going to start on deck 18. You're going to head all the way down to deck 8. And the highest G forces at sea. You actually pull more G's on these slides than on an accelerating F1 race car. So if you love adrenaline, you can go for a race. And when you're done, you can mic drop your own race by heading all the way down the slide down there. Now, this is the other slide right here. This is a great image. This slide is called, very fittingly, the Drop. So once again, you're going to go 99 feet in a matter of seconds. It's a dry slide there, and you can see you can come on down. So if you just want to get down and you want to skip the elevator, it's great for that. The other thing about the image that Taylor just had up there that's really, really cool is that's Infinity Beach. So I'll talk about Infinity Beach in just a second so you can see the Infinity Edge pools. Now, I mentioned a minute ago that it has the most outdoor space. The image you saw a few minutes ago, it's not a huge pool deck. They added 2 pool decks to the side of the ship. So this is part of that Ocean Boulevard. All right, let's keep looking at the slides there. So here's another great image of the 2 slides. So this is the dual slides there.
Rush, and you can see the
Rush,
rooms.
And then you can see some of those family rooms that actually has the slide going through that. So Royal Caribbean has a slide in the room. They've got a slide going through your balcony. I don't know. Maybe it's not quite the same thing, but it looks pretty darn cool. All right, let's keep going with those activities. What I'm actually going to talk about now is Galaxy Pavilion. I know we just have the one image of that, Taylor. Don't worry about that. If you can pull up Bullseye and Tea Time and those ones. Let's talk a little bit about Galaxy Pavilion. So they haven't given us very many images. Galaxy Pavilion is the virtual reality experience on Norwegian. They debuted it on the Norwegian Joy, which was debuting in the Chinese market. So it was built for the Chinese market. It makes sense. Gaming is really big there. And they had it was so great. Now here's the deal, right? They would have put it on the Bliss, but by the time they were halfway done with, or by the time the Joy was done, they were already halfway done with the Bliss. They loved it so much, they redesigned the Encore and made it bigger and put it on the Encore. In fact, I remember a few new experiences like the escape room and that soccer thing that they had. There were a couple of awesome ones. But in the Galaxy Pavilion on this one, you have 14 unique attractions with 40 different experiences. Those of you guys who are fans of golfing or specifically Top Golf, you're going to have the Top Golf Swing Suite. So you can get your friends together. You have a massive screen, a selection of exciting virtual games. The Top Suite Golf Swing Suite delivers a one-of-a-kind simulation that's fun for golfers and non-golfers alike. So if you want to play Pebble Beach with your buddies, you can do that. So there you go. You have the World Explorer. It's a unique 4 times player motion simulator experience where you're going to take to the skies and fly through exciting landscapes around the world. I'm picturing this very similar to Disney's Flying Over the World. Is that Soaring Over the World? Sorry, my daughter loves soaring.
Used to be Soaring Over California.
Yeah, and when it debuted at California Adventure, it was sailing over California. I remember you used to get the smell of the orange groves going over there. Yeah. But you can explore the world, and you're going to fly all around the world. Play Q. It's a gesture-based experience that immerses guests in a 90-degree digital world where you can take on solo challenges or team challenges. Star Sim. Each rider will take a crucial role in the space race pod, whether you're a pilot, an engineer, a navigator, biologist. You can think about your own avatar team is what you're putting together. And there's also 2 escape room experiences. Explorers, Emporium, Eccentric Explorer, Pearl Clearwater has searched precious antiquities and trinkets. Her latest artifact is holding mysterious secret. Guests are invited to see Clearwater's elaborate collection. And then also The Great Escape. This is the world-famous magician Mystere vanished a century ago and had his most prestigious trick turned to tragedy. Like him, his secrets have been long lost. So basically, you're going to uncover the truth of his escape. So very excited about the Galaxy Pavilion. All right, let's take a look at some of those other activities.
I have the one photo of Galaxy Pavilion that we have.
Yeah, no, that's why I skipped that and go directly to the other ones. Are you ready for those?
Oh, I loaded them all.
Okay. All right. So which one's up next?
This is just
so this is the entry to Galaxy Pavilion. So, like I said, we're going to get a lot more images. We're going to get a lot more information as we get closer. Looks very much like walking through Space Mountain on the way to get on. Awesome. Okay. Which one's up next? All right, guys, you know how much I love miniature golf on a cruise ship. How about fully interactive, next level, kind of a tie-in to miniature golf experience? So it's a digital experience tied in with miniature golf. It's a 9-hole course. You can kind of see from the roof there that it's right below the racetrack, but it's a Las Vegas style experience. And I don't know about you, but ever since I heard the name Norwegian Viva, I keep saying, Viva Las Viva or like Las Vegas. So there you go. You can do Viva Las Vegas right here with miniature golf. Let's check out the Bullseye. I think that one's up next. I've played darts. This is different darts, right? You guys see that there's cameras up there. There's actually 2 cameras facing the dartboard. This is a digital dart experience. It's going to keep track of your score for you. So your friend that always cheats can't cheat anymore. You're going to see it go right up there. And the nice thing is nobody has to keep track. You can have a drink or 2, sit in those beautiful seats, and you get a really good idea of that incredible decor that they're going to have on board.
And it looks like they're kind of like they're almost like karaoke booths where like you
I don't know if you rent the suite or kind of how that works. I do know that this is an upcharge, so that's my guess is you get it for 30 minutes or an hour or 2 hours if you're doing a darts tournament or something along those lines. You see the big iPad touch screen there as well.
I love the lounge seating, like the old leather styling. That's pretty cool.
It's gorgeous. Absolutely. All right, what do we have up next? So we got a cool image of that. And then next we are going to dig into, so there's the tidal wave water slide and the top deck of the ship. That orange thing that you're looking at, that is the kids splash pad. We haven't gotten all the information on that or the kids club, but you get a great image of the tidal wave slide that's going to have it's basically a raft slide, and you can see the automatic feeder where it takes it all the way up there. It's really nice. You don't have to carry your raft up like I used to have to do at Fiesta Village every single day over and over again here in close by where we live. All right, let's see. What else are we going to dig into
one thing
next?
I noticed is this photo shows, I wasn't sure it was going to have a ton of outdoor sun deck up top because they replaced. But look, on this photo, you could really see the other side.
Yeah, no, you can see all the sun deck because they've got several sun decks built in. And also there's things here that we don't know what they are yet. I mean, it looks like they've got a shaded area where you're loading into the slide. But the cool thing here, only about 50% of the ship has even been revealed so far. So we're really excited to see what's next to come. What do you have up next for us, Taylor? All right, so there's the Waves pool deck or pool bar. Of course, they will have a gin and tonic ready for me as I get there. Really cool for that. And here's the main pool deck that you can see. They also will have a massive LED screen facing the other way. So this is another image where you can see a little bit of the tidal wave slide there.
As well as the hot tub. This
and
is the only one you can really see the hot tub. That kind of
the cantilevered hot tub there, where it's like an infinity edge hot tub on the side there. Very cool. All right, so there's some more images.
This is Vibe.
From Vibe Beach Club. So they're also going to have the Vibe Beach Club. This is deck 17 mid. They have 2 infinity hot tubs. You can see one just behind those people. You're going to have a waterfall feature that looks really cool. So there's that hot tub. Once again, true infinity edge. This is something that Norwegian has never done before. You have the dedicated bar, and this is the adults only area. Now, Norwegian is a family-friendly cruise line. So there we go. You have the You have that. You've got the kids club there. So you've got a little bit of the Splash Academy. We don't have all the information yet. This is the lab where it looks like they can do science experiments and art, very similar to like what we've seen on other cruise lines. And then next up, you've got the rest of the Splash Academy. So it's going to be segmented into different age groups. I don't know. Even the decor here looks absolutely next level. Really cool. All right. So next up, we are going to dig into let's see. Let's do the Ocean Boulevard, Taylor. Let's dig into Infinity Beach and Ocean Boulevard there. So basically, and this will be better with images, but the waterfront when it debuted on the Norwegian Breakaway was truly revolutionary. We've now seen a lot of cruise lines basically copy it, and that's what happens in our industry. If something's really cool, everybody's going to do it, right? Princess debuted Movies Under the Stars. And now you got movie screens on Royal Caribbean and Carnival and Holland America and Norwegian and everybody. This is what happens in our industry. But the idea behind the waterfront is that you have the restaurants that have indoor seating and a large amount of outdoor seating. I love to eat al fresco. I love to eat under the stars. You have that. They also have heaters for when you're in Alaska. There's also bars that are outside on the side of the ship. So you've got an indoor bar, and then it has its outdoor bar, like the Cavern Club, the Beatles bar. And then you also are going to have lounge spaces. So there's an enormous amount of space on the Breakaway Plus class ships on deck 8 outside. This is tripling down. It's not doubling down. It's tripling down on that outdoor space. So picture the ship, right? The very top deck, you've got all these exciting things. On the front of the ship, we saw the splash pad. We saw the other, the other images with all of that. And then we also saw the pool in the middle, the haven in the back. Then down on deck 8, you have a huge Wi-Fi wraparound. Let's see. All right. All right. So we've got some images here to look at.
All of it.
Okay. So Taylor's just pulling those up so we can share it with you. But the idea behind it, it's really about having multiple spaces to do the same thing. So if you want to go to the pool, you can go to the top deck. If you want to go down to, the side of the ship, you've got the Ocean Boulevard there. Another really cool thing is that they've also added in several kind of neighborhoods, if you will, if you want to go the royal route with the way that they describe those. So you're going to have the restaurants, you're going to have the pools. You're also going to have the brand new Indulge Food Hall. And I'm really excited about that. I'll talk about that here in just a minute. So I think Taylor's going to load these up here for us right now. All right. So there we go. This is the side of the ship. In a way, I get a little bit of Mardi Gras vibe, but I'm not going to lie. I'm just going to throw it out there. It looks like a much classier version of it.
Way bigger.
And I was in that hot tub on the Mardi Gras, and it was way too small and really oddly shaped for a ginormous person like me. But this is a true pool. It's not just a small hot tub. So you've got the pool there. This is a infinity edge pool looking over the side of the ship. On that previous image, you also will notice that right next to it, you've got an area where you can sit in a daybed and put your toes in the water as well. And that's on both sides of it. So this is a great place where you can see that. You've got the shower right there. You also have the daybed. So this is the equivalent of a full deck. And then they've got it on the other side of the ship as well. Let's keep going through here. So later into the evening, you can see the beautiful colors, of course, and the images. So it's a daytime and nighttime. Now, this is called La Terrazza. There's several of these along the waterfront. These are meant to be kind of intimate seating areas. So they do have drink service here. I think those look a little bit like they're like faux fire pits. And I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work, but we've seen those around quite a bit of it. But I like that idea of smaller, segmented, intimate locations. Okay. This is another really cool brand new feature. And this is, I'm trying to remember what the name of it is, but basically it's a glass wall or glass floor. So when you walk along it, if you're afraid of heights, this is probably not the place for you. But when you look down, you're going to see the ocean below you. They've had a little bit of this before. They've doubled down on this. This is all part of the ocean walk, walking all the way around deck 8.
Well, actually, on the Breakaway Plus, they have it in the app, but most people don't find it.
Yep, absolutely. All right, so let's keep talking. All right, now here is something that I'm incredibly excited about. This is the aft of the ship, and it's just in front of the Indulge Food Hall. They've gotten rid of the traditional buffet. Now, the only thing that I can kind of compare it with is Virgin Voyages, right? They have their food hall. It's meant to be a series of like food trucks. Norwegian's doing that here. And it looks to be a relatively similar, but maybe even a more enhanced or a larger version of it. So this is really a lounge dining space in the very back of the ship. So that was a nighttime image. This is a daytime image. You can see this, the decor. This looks like what you're only going to find in the suite areas of new ships, like, Royal Caribbean Sun Deck for the Suite Sun Deck, or, Carnival's, was it Loft 19 is what it's called, I think. Yeah. But this is just regular passenger space, guys. The decor is incredible.
There are your fireplaces.
Let's keep it going. Oh, there's a couple more of those fireplaces over to the side there. All right, so inside the Indulge Food Hall, we have Coco's. Coco's is a coffee shop, and it's where you're going to find all of your favorite sweet treats. So one of the things that I love is they have these mugs that you can get, and they dip it in chocolate and sprinkles, and then they put your milkshake in it. So you can kind of bite on the chocolate and the sprinkles with the milkshake. This is an upcharge, but they're going to have like macaroons. They'll have chocolate treats. But this is something that you can check out there. Then here's another image of, this is some of those beautiful images of those fire pits I was talking about in the aft of the ship. This is in the food hall. So this is two of the options. You've got the tapas truck and you've got the Latin Quarter. All I know is I see shrimp cocktails, and I think I'm going to move in. So here we go. This is a little bit more. Now, the Indulge Food Hall, you can see the side of the food hall here. It's all glass, indoor, outdoor seating, and hammocks. Once again, I love me some hammocks. You've got some swings. You've got some day beds. Once again, you can really see from here how far further they've extended. Now, on the previous ships, on the Breakaway Plus class ships, if you look at the edge of kind of the wood paneling here, that's where that would stop. They've cantilevered a huge amount of space off the side of the ship, and they've basically created deck space from nothing. This is kind of the concept, like at the Port of Los Angeles. Half of the Port of Los Angeles is reclaimed land, right? It didn't exist before. This is reclaimed land. With the new architecture and engineering, they're able to extend the deck quite a bit off the side of the ship. Okay, next up, we have noodles. I'll be there with my daughter. This is Asian-inspired cuisine, so really excited for that. You got Q. That was a huge hit on the Bliss, the Joy, and the Encore. Instead of it being a full sit-down restaurant, it looks like they're probably going to have a lunch and dinner grab-and-go option or waiter service as well. And before I keep going, I just want to read this to you. This is directly from Norwegian. Things can change, but this gets me really excited. Breakfast in the Indulge Food Hall will be served at multiple of these kiosks, right? They're going to have eggs, pastries, pancakes, breakfast. That's a complimentary thing. And it will also be wait service. So you're going to have seats all spread out where you can order and have your food delivered. Lunch and dinner, it's going to be open with self-service, iPad service. So you can order right on the iPad like you can currently in Food Republic. You also will be able to have sit down, a full sit down meal. Here's something that I'm excited about. I can sit down with my family. I can order my brisket and my apple pie or my apple cobbler from Q. I can order my ramen from Noodles. I can order my Indian food, which we haven't gotten to yet, at Tamara, right? So this is that concept where it's something for everyone. And it's kind of like bringing a bunch of specialty restaurants into one place. Now, food halls are all the rage here in Southern California. We go to the Packing House in Anaheim all the time. I think there's about 18, 20 different food venues there. It's a great place to go before or after an Angels game, before or after going to Disneyland, which I will be going to on Sunday. Yay, celebrate my daughter's birthday. I digress as I get excited. But think about this, the Seaside Rotisserie. Maybe you want to get a rotisserie chicken. This is kind of replacing the Brazilian churrascaria concept. Yeah. So what you're getting is all of these concepts in one place. Now, this is also critical for pricing. What it says is complimentary for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Dinner is complimentary, but will also include premium a la carte options from each of the stations. So the way it looks like now is you're going to have complimentary options for breakfast, lunch, and dinner here. That's cool. That's super cool. And for those of you who have a complaint about, maybe that there's too many upcharges on Norwegian, it looks like they've raised the prices a little bit and they've included more with this entire product. This is another great image of, you can see the garden to the right there, and then you can see Starbucks kiosk and some of the seating areas. Let's keep going through here. So there's Starbuchen, Tamara. So you see that chair on the far left side there? I think we need to, you know how Mario has his cabana? I think they need to just give me my chair. I'm going to make a plaque and I'm going to put it there.
You should sit behind the counter and then just have them deliver it for Danny Dines.
There you go. I'll just sit behind the counter. I think I'm into. I love Indian food. Now the garden, this looks like a really cool concept where they're going to have, farm to table style. I think I've heard like California fresh cuisine. Looks really cool as well. Hopefully they've got some live plants in there. This is outdoors, so you can see the bar that's on the aft of the ship. All right, guys, you know that my favorite location is the aft of the ship. If you're not in the Haven, this is your spot to enjoy the aft of the ship here. There's a ton of seating. You know, Norwegian or Celebrity does a great job with their Sunset Bar. They've doubled down on it for their new ships. That's what Norwegian's doing here. So this looks pretty cool to me. There's some more night images of the same spot. There's my hammock. You may just find me there in the morning. Who knows? Some more great images. All right, so now they've only revealed 2 of the specialty restaurants. This is the first one. If you guys know the brand in land, you're going to love it on the ocean. Onda by Scarpetta is an amazing elevated Italian cuisine. All handmade pasta each and every single day. It's infinitely better than just about any Italian restaurant you're going to find at sea. Now, I do love Jamie's Italian, and I do love the brand new Giovanni's Italian Kitchen. It's that, but maybe a little bit more fine dining options. I don't know the best way to explain it, but we'll do a Danny Dines there as soon as we get on board, and we'll share that with you. Hey, there's some more images of Onda. Beautiful decor. There's some outdoor seating for Onda by Scarpetta. Super excited for that. And here's another classic, Los Lobos. So we're expecting them to still reveal about 10, maybe 8 to 10 more restaurants, but we know 2 of them now. We know Onda. We know Los Lobos. If you love Mexican food, there's a huge menu. Some authentic, some, I'll just say it, gringo chic, right? Stuff that I really, really like. But beautiful decor and a fantastic, everybody loves Mexican food. So it's a great option to have on board. Okay. And there's that really, really well-known hot pink exterior that they have. And once again, indoor, outdoor dining. You can really see the concept of Ocean Boulevard at its best right here. Here's another image inside. There's my swing. So my wife always loves to find those bird nest swings, and then she does all of her quilting there. So I know. And now here, guys, a lot of people want me to compare Royal, Celebrity, Norwegian. This is something that nobody does as good as Norwegian, and it's not close. I can't Royal, listen to me. Do this. The Local is incredible. So the Local is a bar, pub, grill, tavern concept. And it's complimentary and it's open 24 hours a day. So for breakfast, they're going to have, waffles and French toast and pancakes and omelets. And they actually have really good corned beef hash, which I love. No additional cost. To me, it's kind of the equivalent of a slightly nicer Denny's. I love Denny's. Don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan of the Grand Slam. In fact, I still have all the cards that I used to collect as a kid to tell you how many Grand Slams a baseball player would have had in their life. I've also been known to go to Denny's at 2 a.m. after the Flamingo closes down. That's one of our bars here in Redlands called the Dirty Bird. Spent a few nights there, especially a lot more in my 20s than recently. But we would go afterwards, and that's what I love. This is open for lunch. You can get a great Reuben sandwich, a tuna melt, a burger, chicken wings, fries, onion rings, salads, things like that. And then as the day progresses, you can have dinner here, totally casual. You can have, once again, it's kind of like lunch, but an expanded menu. And then at 2 a.m, you can have hot wings. You guys know that's my happy place, hot wings. So you can get hot wings at 2 a.m. So 24 hours a day, good local grill food. What I kind of call it is you take Chili's, which I like here in California, and Applebee's and Denny's, maybe a TGI Fridays, you kind of mix it all together. And then, of course, there's a full bar with bar service. There's bar games, things along those lines. We haven't seen what those look like, but on some of the other cruise ships, they've got like Pop-A-Shot, the basketball game. They've got skee ball. They got bowling, arcade games and things like that as well. So I wish every cruise line had a 24-hour dining venue, where I can go, get wings at 2 a.m. I can't, I know I keep emphasizing that, but I get my five hot wings, my 5 barbecue wings to start, maybe some fries and onion rings. And, anyway, I need to get on a Norwegian cruise. We got invited. I didn't even told you about that. All right. So one of the other things that Norwegian does a phenomenal job at is entertainment. We don't yet have any images of the main theater, right? So they're going to do a grand reveal on the main theater, but they have full production shows on all their other big ships. So on the Bliss, they have 6, the musical, which is amazing. They also have Jersey Boys, right? On Joy, they have Footloose, and they have a Cirque du Soleil show. And on Encore, they have Choir of Man and Kinky Boots. So we don't know what that is, but they do an awesome job with comedy. Now, one thing that I noticed about the deck plans, a little sneaky there, they haven't revealed it yet, but they're calling it the Improv. So they have great comedians that come on board. What I'm anticipating is, in addition to having, comedy shows, they're also going to be doing some interactive improv. And I'm really excited about that. So this is the comedy club. You can see they've got the full bar. They can set it up for different events. Sometimes they'll use it for lectures and get-togethers and private meetings. So maybe you want to put together a big meeting for your company. That is something that we can do. All right. This is Sid Norman's Poorhouse. So they have this. I think they just added this to the Getaway, if I remember right. I'd have to check. It's been a minute since we've been there. But once again, you can recognize that decor, very Norwegian, kind of modern, new age pub feel. In fact, I believe this is going to replace the Cavern Club, which is their partnership with the Beatles. But I also see Beatles regalia everywhere. So maybe they'll do the Beatles show in the Poorhouse. I think that there's a smart way to do that, because they have to probably pay a pretty hefty licensing fee for the Cavern Club. I don't know, but it looks to be the same concept. You've got live music. You've got, a great bar. You got what looks like beautiful decor. And I don't know, but it looks like they may have indoor and outdoor seating. We don't know quite yet. All right. So are we going to get into the Haven? All right.
Haven. Yeah.
All right. So, all right. You guys ask a lot about suite products. Our number one selling suite product is Royal Caribbean Star Class. And it's not really even close. The inclusions that they have are amazing. I wish Norwegian included a few more amenities, right? I wish their drink package didn't include tips and it was truly unlimited, right? But you can upgrade that and pay a little bit more. Same thing. I wish they gave you unlimited specialty dining like Royal. You're going to get a couple specialty dinings. You can pay a little more and upgrade it if you'd like. Wi-Fi, the same concept. But what Norwegian does better than anybody else is the ship within a ship concept. So this is the idea that you have a suite only area that those who upgrade to the Haven can take advantage of. So you're going to have the lounge, you're going to have the restaurant, the sun deck. There's even a private spa up there. And I'm going to show you some pictures and talk through that in a minute. But what's so unique is you get everything that this entire ship has to offer: the world-class entertainment, the bars, the restaurants, the slides, the race cars, all of those things. And then in addition to that, you also get your own private enclave, right? So this is the Haven Sun Deck, right? This is the big hero shot right now. This is an infinity pool looking off the aft of the ship. You guys have watched my videos. You've heard me say over and over again, my happy place is the aft of the ship. My smile gets big, my blood pressure goes down, and I'm a happy guy. This is cool. This is really, really, really cool. Moving the Haven from the front to the back. The other thing, too, is these ships are designed much more for warm weather cruising, whereas the Encore and the Bliss were really, and Joy, in that sense, were really designed for Alaska and tropical, don't get me wrong, but that's why it's important to have that dome. They don't need that, and it takes up a lot of space. So they freed up a lot of space into that. So what you can see here is, looking straight ahead, you've got an infinity pool. So this is a true full pool that you can utilize. You've got all these day beds. And if you look directly behind the pool, that's an ice room and a sauna. So this is just for Haven guests. They have not yet revealed the full spa, right? The Mandara spa has not been revealed yet. It will be in a couple weeks or months. But the Haven guests have their own spot. Now, you had this on the Getaway, and then they took it away for the other ships. Excited to have that back. This is the outdoor bar. This is a brand new thing. None of the other Havens have an outdoor bar. on the Breakaway and the Breakaway Plus class ships. So now you've got an outdoor bar on the sun deck. Unlimited booze. What more do you need to say?
This reminds me a lot of the more I see it, the retreat, the way the retreat kind of has their sun deck and their bar. And
it is, yeah. I mean, it's very reminiscent of Celebrity in that sense with the Celebrity retreat. But I would argue that they're almost giving you more and more space with it. So this is an extension of the Haven Lounge that's outside. It's just around the corner from the bar. You can see some of those complimentary cabanas. Now, the Haven restaurant, I think, is the best amongst Royal and Carnival for sure. I think it's better than Lumine. I don't know that. I would agree. You know, I don't know that I want to give up Lumine completely. The menu is certainly much more expansive, and the quality is amazing, but it's on par with Lumine or better, in my sense, which is a Celebrity's private restaurant.
I mean, if we're going to stay within brand, it's going to be very close to Oceana.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? I should have talked about that earlier, but what you see is a big spillover from Oceana and Regent, which are sister companies of Norwegian. And what I see with this ship is it's Norwegian and Oceana had a baby. And that's to me what Prima and Viva are, is it's a blending of the two with that upscale decor and everything else along those lines. Okay, we've got a few more Haven images. So here's an evening image, right? You got the side of the Haven sun deck here. Another is, now from here, I did want to point out that one of the big additions is a ton of hot tubs to the rooms and suites, to the suites specifically. So I'll get to that in just a minute here. But there you go. You've got the aft-facing pool. The next image is the restaurant. Now, this is a private room within the restaurant. I'm not sure exactly what that's all about. Maybe if you get that H2 owner suite, you get it. I don't know. Maybe it's for birthdays. Beautiful decor. Once again, sophisticated, elegant, casual dining like that. Now, here's the Haven bar. It's a wraparound bar for the first time. So you have a lot more bar seating than you do on the Encore, the Bliss, and the Joy. And you also have the lounge on either side.
Well, and in comparison to the Breakaway Plus class ships, I like that the bar actually has windows that looks out.
Yeah, no, you're right. I love that you have the windows that look out, because you can't have that on the Breakaway Plus class ships because you got rooms on either side. Lounge, it's a really large lounge. So here's a bit more lounge space. There you can see that incredible updated and upgraded decor here. And there we go. All right. So are we going to dig into to suites just a little bit? Okay. All right. So
like, comment, subscribe.
All right. Here's what I'm going to do really, really quick. I'm going to take an intermission while Taylor pulls up all the Haven suite and rooms and suites, and I'm going to do a quick run through of all those. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of cruise news here, and then I'm going to hop back into this while he pulls this up, because there's quite a few images that he needs to pull up. So, all right, guys, what's going on right now? Omicron is happening. We understand that. The great news is roughly 95, 98% of the ships that were scheduled to sail this week are sailing. We have a lot of customers on board. They're having an amazing time. That said, things are spreading a little bit more, a little quicker than they have previously. But here's a true statement, and I want to read this exactly. Let's see. See here, I just wanted to share this quote for you. Okay, so basically, two things. First off, and I can't believe I'm even saying this, we got to hear from the CDC director today. I'm going to say that again. We got to hear from the CDC director today, and what she confirmed was the conditional sail order is gone in 3 days, right? No more conditional sail order. It's voluntary. They're doing a kind of unique thing with it. What they're doing is, if the cruise lines volunteer to stay on the same concept, then they will continue to code the ships, right? So, you know, if you have 0.1%, not 1%, 0.1% of cases on board, they're going to do an investigation. They're going to kind of vet it, see what's going on, and check out, right? So you've got the green, orange, yellow, red, designation. If the cruise line just says, we're done, we're not going to do this anymore, we're going to do it, but we're not going to follow your rules, then they're just going to gray out the ships. And so their idea behind that is that, consumers are going to want to see that. And so, but I don't know what the cruise lines are going to do. They gave them until the 21st to opt in. We'll see. But that's not what I care about. here's the deal, guys. And I feel like I feel like I'm in shock saying this. They came out and said, wait for it, exactly what I've been saying for a year and a half. Cruise lines have done better than every other industry. They're doing an amazing job. They're mitigating spread at a level right now that's not replicated on land, that's not replicated in the real world. You guys hear that? They just put Canada on level 4. They're telling you, go on a cruise ship. Don't go to Canada. Don't go to America. Don't go to Mexico. Don't go anywhere in the world. The CDC is telling you that a cruise ship is safer than your home. Guess who else said that? Dr. Scott Gottlieb of the Healthy Sail Panel. Guess who else said that? Mr. Richard Fain. Now, Mr. Jason Liberty, who just took over.
I believe Daniel Jung said that.
I said that. You got to decide to go on a cruise. I'm not telling you it's risk-free. There's nothing in our world is risk-free. I can walk out my door of my house and that's not risk-free. But I'm so happy that now everybody else is getting to see it. And the CDC is actually saying can do cruising out of their own mouth. They're saying you guys did such an amazing job that we're at the height of the case level in our pandemic, and we're going to let you guys govern yourselves. Guess what? They don't trust other industries to do that. This is an amazing transformation, and I hope you listened to that today. I hope you read into it. I hope you watched it. I still, like I said, I'm going to see if I've got the quotes that I pulled up here. All right, I got it right here. Okay, so here we go. Dr. Rochelle Walensky, I think the conditional sale order and the fact the industry has stepped up and is now interested in exceeding the compliance with the sale order without the order necessarily being in place is a real testimonial to how well it has worked. You hear that? It's working on cruise ships. She basically, Alaska Senator Lisa Murkowski, who's been a big cheerleader of the cruise industry, asked her a series of questions about that. So she said that there's been a big increase in cases on board cruise ships in the last 2 weeks, not nearly to the level of the increase everywhere else in America. Okay. And basically they said, I anticipate with ships following the conditional sale order, we'll continue to do the oversight, watch, provide technical assistance and support in any ways. We don't know what it's going to look like, but it's gone. In 3 days, the conditional sale order is gone, and the CDC thinks that the cruise industry has done an exceptional job and can police themselves, and they far exceeded the minimum expectations. I really can't even believe we're saying that because we've been waiting so stinking long to say that. All right, I'll get back into the news in a second, but Taylor's going to share something I'm really excited about. These are the images from the suites, the Haven suites, the suites, and the room. So let's go ahead and lead that off here.
So we'll lead with the photos of the rooms, and then it will end with the schematic. So you can
just to double check, we're starting top down, right?
Correct.
So this is going to be my H2?
H2, yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're going to start off with Haven. H2, Haven Premier's owner suite with large balcony, 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. This is the outside hot tub. So it can hold up to 8 passengers, 3 full master bedrooms with king size bed, 16 to 1,800 square feet. All right. So there's the master bedroom. Here's the massive living room with full dining room. They will bring in a white tablecloth. They'll set that, and you can order directly from the Haven menu. You can also use your specialty dining inclusions, and you can order from specialty dining and have it delivered and dine right there. So here's the overview schematic. You can see you've got a full master bedroom with a large bathroom. Looks like a soaking tub and a huge shower. So you've got the king size bed there. You have the living room in the middle. And then what's really cool and a big difference between their other ships is the 2 other bedrooms have views out the side of the ship. They have direct access to their own deck. And then they also have full king size beds and full bathrooms. So you can put up to 8, 2 in each bedroom, 2 on that fold out couch in the living room. This is kind of a hybrid of the H2s on the other ships and the garden villas. Really, really exceptional.
Well, and the fact that every single bedroom has a view too.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's keep trucking. All right, so next up is the H3. This is a Haven Deluxe owner suite with large balcony. Once again, that beautiful outdoor jacuzzi. Now this one, you can see the living room and the dining room. So it's a kind of a combo of that. I like that they have that separation of space there. You can see the master bedroom here. You can also see that new style of decor that they're going to have. So right here, you can see once again, you've got a full living room, dining room in the middle. You're going to have a full king size bed in the second bedroom with access to the sun deck, full bathroom. Really excited for that. It looks like there's no tub over there. Then the master bedroom has a large tub
this
inside.
Does have 2 tubs.
Oh, sorry. I do see that now. You've got a tub over there as well. So you've got 2 tubs, 2 showers, 2 master bedrooms. And the one really cool thing, I don't know if you noticed that, the bed is looking directly out the aft of the ship. So it's facing in the perfect direction there. All right. Next up is the H4. So the H4 is the Haven aft facing owner suite. Oops, sorry. I lost my list here. Okay, the Haven aft facing owner suite with master bedroom and large balcony. So this will accommodate up to 4 passengers. Once again, beautiful hot tub outside. But look at that bench. I love the way they designed that bench seat looking out. I could see myself taking a dad nap there. I don't know about you. Okay, there's the master bedroom. Once again, looking out the aft of the ship. Living room with that bit of separation. So you've got the large screen TV. You've got the full dining table. And from here, you can see, if it mentions master bedroom, you're going to have a separate master bedroom and also living room area. So you've got the large bathroom here.
So so here's the one with the hot tub.
Right. Yep. So there's 2, of course, your advisor can go through this. There's 2 of these with a hot tub. There's 2 of these without a hot tub. So you can see with the hot tub, and now you can see the same image without the hot tub next. Okay.
That one.
Oh, there you go. All right, perfect. Next up is the H5. So the H5 is the Haven owner suite with master bedroom and large balcony. So the difference is this is not, this is the one that's directly in the middle, looking out the back, I think. Okay. So can you go to? I wish they had it the opposite order. Yeah. Okay. So this is looking directly out the back of the ship here. I think. Or is this on the side of the ship? I'll have to double check.
It's directly out the back.
Okay, so this is a full living room. You can put 2 passengers here. You can see that it looks like they do have a jacuzzi soaking tub in there. They also have a shower. That's what it's looking like to me. I'm not 100% sure. Can triple check that. And then you got the full master bedroom, once again, with those incredible views out the back. Really, really exciting option there.
So one thing very interesting that I've noticed with all these assets, because I've been doing the videos and stuff, it seems like all the doors are floor-to-ceiling mirrors.
Okay.
Because see that's the entry door, but it's a full mirror door.
Yeah, interesting. I like it. All right. So the next up, now this is our top seller for Norwegian, hands down. 2-bedroom family villa with large balcony. 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, living area, and a large balcony. So this is the master bedroom right here. And then the previous image was the living room. Now, here's a big difference for you Norwegian fans. You'll pick this out right away. So one of the complaints I get with Royal Caribbean fans, celebrity fans, Carnival fans, you don't have very many 2-bedroom rooms. This is a true, this is a true 2-bedroom. Now, the big difference is previously on the other ships, the previous ships that they had this, the second bedroom was really tiny with a twin-size bed that had a trundle and then also a pull-down bed. What you have here is a full queen-size bed in the second bedroom. You also have a full bathroom. In the living room, that pulls down to have a double bed there as well. So you have sleeping for 6, 2 true bedrooms. Now, it does look like they gave up the full large jacuzzi soaking tub. I'm a little bit bummed about that. Doesn't matter to me. The idea that you can have 2 full bedrooms is incredible. So if you do have 2 couples, maybe you got a multi-generational group, you can have a very, very comfortable place. The other thing, this is something they didn't really have previously, is you can see they have a full dining room table on the balcony. They also have those chairs and ottomans there. So there's 30 of these, I believe.
There's a lot of them.
Quite a few of them. So you've got 30 altogether of these, which is great because, I wish other cruise lines did 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom suites. All right, let's do the HA. So this is the HA. There's 2 of these. This is the aft-facing penthouse with large balcony. So this is only a maximum occupancy of 2. This is a great option for honeymooners, for couples, or 2 friends traveling together. But you can see here, there's not a separate living room. So it's one space, but also on the aft, you're going to have that beautiful hot tub. You also have 2 loungers and a full table and chairs, and also a separate set of chairs. So lots and lots of space there.
Well, again, you're also seeing that, that differentiation where if it says master bedroom, you enter into the living room.
Yep.
And if it doesn't say that, you enter into the shared space.
There we go. HB right here. So an HB is the aft-facing penthouse with master bedroom and large balcony. So here, there's about 500 to 600 square feet. You're going to have that bed, that once again, that living room. So if you want that extra separation of space, so we have a lot of customers, couples traveling together that want that. You can put 4 in here, but this is a magical one for a couple. Now, a lot of the suites wrap around the back. This is in the middle of the 2 suites. So this one looks directly out the aft wake of the ship, which is my favorite location. And then finally, the HE, you've got the Haven penthouse. This kind of replaces the Haven courtyard penthouse that you'll find on their other ships. 2 to 3 passengers. So the third one's going to be on that little couch bed there that would fold out. And what's great about this is the entry to the Haven. There's 47 of these. So this is by far the most prevalent. It's perfect for 2 to 3 people. And what you'll notice is half of the Haven rooms only can accommodate 2 people, or 2 to 3. So, a little bit less when it comes to the occupancy. All right, let's dig into the suites.
It's hard to tell from the schematics sometimes, but this really does look more roomy. Like, you look how much room there is in front of the bed.
Yeah, I mean, the other ones were not 400 square feet.
Yes.
I mean, it's huge. All right, so now we're going to look at the suites category. So the suites category is a little bit different. Let's just talk a little bit about that. So actually, I forgot to mention this, and then we'll dig in. Haven amenities. So if you book one of those suites that we just looked at, skip the lines and be personally escorted on and off the ship at the pier and all ports of call. 24-hour trained and certified butler, from unpacking your suitcase to pouring champagne, they've got you. Concierge service to help you book dining, entertainment, shore excursions. Attendant going around the sun deck with cold towels, fresh fruit. You've got white tablecloth in-suite dining, turn-down service every day. Priority reservations for dining and restaurants. Exclusive access to the Haven sun deck, private pool, hot tub, spa. Mobile phone. This is a new one that can be used throughout the ship. Special key card, sparkling wine, bottled water, fruit on embarkation. Mini bar and deluxe coffee, espresso cappuccino maker. Special Haven menus, grab-and-go pastries where you can grab parfaits, diced fruit, fresh pastries, meats, gourmet meats. Treats delivered to your suite each evening. Invitations to special events. Invitations to exclusive breakfast and lunch. The Bliss collection of Norwegian pillow top mattresses. Fine linens, feather duvet, pillow menu. Plush bathrobes, slippers, bath towels, and luxury bath products. So pretty awesome. All right, so next up, we're going to talk about the suites. Now, the suites, there's only 36 of them on the entire ship. You don't get Haven access. What you get is a bigger room with great amenities. So no Haven access, but you get skip the line and escorted on and off. You get the key card, the concierge service, 24-hour butlers, champagne, fruit, bottled water and soda, sparkling wine, bottled water and fruit on embarkation day. You get the Nespresso maker, 24-hour room service, exclusive specialty breakfast and lunch. Super excited for that. Specialty dining delivered to your suite from any restaurant. May have cover charges if it's specialty. Cocktail party with ship's officers, treats every day delivered, and then all of those same upgraded linens, bath amenities, pillow menu, things like that. All right, we got some suites here. We're going to start with the SH. So this is an aft-facing suite with large balcony. Now, immediately what you're going to notice is a change of decor. This is in line with the decor on the rest of the ship. Very light, bright, airy, and ultra-modern. So this can hold 4 passengers. What you're going to see is you've got a full living room area. You also have a separate bedroom. And this is the signature bathroom. So we're going to be seeing the bathroom over and over again. But what you'll notice is that rectangular design has replaced the rounded the shower in the corner to expand it through the length of the full bathroom. You're going to see this all the way down to an inside cabin. Really excited for that. There's the new beds. I'm guessing they're going to have a bed skirt, or you're going to look at your luggage underneath. I don't know, but it sure looks pretty from the rendering. This is what it's all about. Massive aft-facing deck here. You've got a separate living room with a couch bed and a full master bedroom. Okay, next up is the SI. This is the aft-facing suite with large balcony. This will only hold 2 passengers, so it's basically half of what we just saw. Okay, so you've got, you don't have a separate living room area, but this is perfect for 2 people. Nice large space, nice large bathroom. You can see the layout here. Another large deck. Really, really like that.
You got the loungers though.
And you got loungers and chairs. So that's a first in those suite categories. Next up is the family suite. There's 16 of these. These are the ones that I talked about early on that may have a partial obstruction because of the slide. But what's great about it, you can hold up to 4. It's nearly 400 square feet. You've got that bedroom. You also have a separate living room and a nice large bathroom. You can see the layout here. So I don't know if there's going to be a sliding pocket door there, if there's curtains, but there is separation. Not a huge balcony. That's okay for me. I'm not that worried about that.
I'm guessing that this corner, because they don't show a balcony, that's where the slide's going to be.
Yeah. I think so too. And maybe it's not part of the balcony that you have. It's kind of where the slide goes. Yeah. So once again, 16 of those. There are 10 of these bad boys. So instead of having forward-facing Haven suites, they've gotten rid of those and they've replaced them with these forward-facing suites. And I kind of like that. The all Haven suites are in the back third of the ship. Another thing that I forgot to mention about the Haven is they put in an elevator bank in the aft of the ship that's just for Haven guests. It's key card access. So what's nice is all of your rooms are within maybe 40, 50 feet of the elevator bank. Take it, head right on up into the Haven, just like kind of heading up into your own New York City penthouse apartment. But in the front of the ship, they have 2 different categories. This forward-facing suite with master bedroom. Here's the big difference, guys. Massive balcony. Let's check that balcony out here. So you can see you've got a living room, you've got a full bedroom, you've got the bathroom here. And this is a great schematic, but you can see the separation of space and a massive forward-facing balcony. I have a lot of customers that love forward-facing balconies. You don't have those at all on the Breakaway or the Breakaway Plus class ships. Next category is a SL family suite. There's 6 of these. These can also hold up to 6 passengers here. So this is the you can see the living room bedroom combo. Let's keep going there. There's the bathroom, and the schematic kind of shows you that. So once again, this is the sorry, I lied. This is the SK. So this can hold up to 4. Sorry, SK forward-facing suite with a master bedroom and large balcony. No, I lied. SL. I'm looking at it wrong. There's 6 of these. They can hold 4. So you see 2 on the couch, 2 on the main bed there that can separate apart into twins, and another large forward-facing balcony. All right.
That's the end of the suites.
All right. So why don't you? Yeah.
Do you want to just go over like what's the differentiation in the amenities, Haven versus who would want a suite versus?
I mean, I think the thing with the difference between the suite and the Haven is the price point, and everybody's going to want the Haven, but if you want to upgrade, but you're not quite at the level where you want to pay for a Haven, and you want that butler service, the really nice amenities, the specialty breakfast and lunch, that's really where this suite class sits. It sits right in between. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to wrap this up a bit, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about the news. I'm going to dig into the comments. He's going to pull up some images of the standard rooms there, and we'll get back to that. But, wrapping up the news, we've had some cancellations. So Norwegian has canceled some cruises. My understanding is it has to do with, cases with crew members on board. It's unfortunate. It's not been massive cancellations, but basically next week, the Pearl, the Dawn, the Getaway, the Escape, and the Joy are canceled. So they're canceled for the next week. They restart on the 17th, including the 22nd. So they're going to restart towards the end of the month, right? This is a reaction to Omicron. Royals had to cancel a couple cruises on the Symphony. Here's the news story to me, guys. 97% of all cruises that were scheduled to go out this week are going out as planned. Same thing with last week. Let's see if there was any other big things that I was going to talk about. Jason Liberty is now the CEO of Royal Caribbean Group. That's a big change there. We also have, go there. Okay. I think I got most of it already from what we were talking about. Oh, Norwegian expanded their or enhances their latitude program. So like Royal added on Pinnacle, they've added on some new levels. So they now have Diamond and Sapphire. So they've got new levels, new rewards, different things. And right now they have got some great promotions that give you bonus points. So pretty excited about that. Okay. And I think I've got the news. All right. So let me dig into the comments as we always do. Here. I believe the main port will be my home place, San Juan, Puerto Rico. So yes, if I didn't mention that already.
Go over the itineraries.
What we're going to have is essentially Mediterranean and Europe during the summer, and winter time we have, winter we're going to have San Juan, Puerto Rico. All right, so let's talk about this a little bit. Hello, Amy. Hello, Lucretia. Thomas. Michael, do flights have to be paid in full by final payment date if you purchase the book later? Yes, that's the case. Thought it was a SpaceX hat. No, it is a Celebrity Cruises. Hello, Terry from Southwest Florida. So excited for Viva. Love your preview today. Looking to grab one of those aft suites, Haven rooms. Let me know. I'd love to do that for you. Booked quite a few already. All right, Kevin is sitting in 270. So you're watching our Norwegian show tonight from Royal. I love that. It's all good. There you go. Hello. All right, Katerina, we're keeping our fingers crossed. NCL on the 28th. I've got 2 fingers crossed for you. I think it's going to happen. Really, really hoping there. I got that same shirt. I decided it was going to be my embarkation day shirt. I only got to wear it once on the Riviera. There you go. You got to pull that out. This is also my fun cruise shirt, one of them. We go. When are you on the Sky Princess? Not sure yet. We'll let you know when we can. Susan, Joanne was very helpful. Joanne is awesome. We've been so happy to have her on our team. Okay, Jeremiah, scheduled to sail on the Escape 2.5. Nervous it cancels. Should I wait on them to cancel and get a refund and a percentage off, or cancel now and get an FCC? I mean, it's really up to you. The FCCs are taking about 2 weeks to create. I'd hold out and wait for them. All right, Lydia got rebooked for the January 29th Symphony, June 24th on Oasis for 2 canceled. Still get double points. Yes, and I have an email that's queued up for you to send over. For Larry and Marie, they will get double points too once they use the future cruise credits that are going to be created on their behalf, and I'll send that over to you. Marianne, glad I could make the live show. Viva looks amazing. Agreed. Hello, got Rick's call. Rick's call got that excitement factor up a bunch of notches. Our bags are just about ready to go. Very, very excited for you. Vegas night. Is Viva a knockoff of a Seashore or Seascape? Here's my exact take on that. They're not even in the same field of play. They're basically like minor league baseball compared to Major League Baseball. The design is something that we've seen. Like it's similar to a lot of new cruise ships. MSC has it. You also see a similar design on Virgin Voyages, right? Those, I would not say in any way it's comparable to Seashore or Seascape. I'm going to say it's infinitely better in every single way.
Just pause and then go.
Curtis, a drink on us. Absolutely. Thank you so much for that incredible generosity here. Leaving for Hawaii on Sunday, Koenigsdam. That is awesome. You're going to have a great time. 17 nights round trip. Are we being priced out of anything anytime and casual that makes NCL so great for the average person? Which would they offer free adults only space? Like some? Well, here's the great deal, Connie, right? You still have that on Bliss. You still have that on Joy. You still have that on Breakaway. You still have that on Getaway. So you can pick and choose where you go. And with brand new ships, the price usually goes up. But I'm seeing this is still a great value for balconies and mini suites as well. When will you do the walkthrough of the Wonder of the Seas? As soon as she's out and available. Okay. All right. I don't know if I want Screaming Peeps going through the slides. I don't know that that's exactly what it is. I think it's a balcony that's kind of not part of your room. We'll find that out and we will let you know. Yes, mini golf with actual walls like putt-putt, not silly hills that you can't bank. Absolutely excited for that. That's a cool looking ship. Can't wait to have the money to go on something like that someday. Did Genting buy Crystal Cruises? About 7 years ago, they bought Crystal. Are you going to go on one of the 2 trade events on Wonder of the Seas from Barcelona? I'm not sure. We're probably going to go on the ones that are going to go out of South Florida first. Go. Hope New York gets one as its home dock like Bayonne has Anthem, and I definitely think so. All right, I'm going to pause for a second. We're going to look through the remaining rooms and mini suites here. So, all right, Taylor, go ahead and cue that up.
Golden M2, 2 versions.
All right, so here is an M2 mini suite. You can see a continuation of that beautiful ultra modern decor here. Forward facing. Once again, there are no more forward facing Haven suites. You now have mini suites with large balconies. Excuse me, and you also have some rooms and some full suites. So this is an M2 that's forward facing. The next image is going to be an M2 that is on the forward corner. So this is one of the corner facing M2s. We'll see the diagram here. So you have 2 different options for mini suites. They're pretty nice. They're large. And you've got forward facing wraparound and forward facing small deck. So make sure you grab the one that works for you. All right. So this is going to be an M5. So this is a family club balcony suite. So this is going to accommodate up to 4 passengers here. Let's keep going. There you can see a side image of that. You see there's quite a bit of space on either side of the couch here. That's going to be a difference. Okay, so now this is a MA or an M4. So and I said M5, I meant M4. M4 will hold up to 4. An MA is going to hold up to 2. They're identical beyond that. Then you also have some of the smaller mini suites. You'll see the big difference here is the space on the side of, I've got the space on the side of the couch here. So it's a bit smaller. So the MAs and the M2s are bigger mini suites. These are a little bit smaller, but you also get, now here's the big deal, guys. You get access to booking dining and entertainment 125 days out. So Haven, 130, mini suites, or club balcony suites as they call them now, 125. Standard balconies are going to be 120. Another great image there of the mini suites. All right, let's truck into those regular balcony rooms now.
What I really like is the decor goes all the way down.
Yep. So that beautiful ultra modern decor. So now we are in a balcony. So one of the big distinctions here, and from a balcony standpoint, there's 946 of them. This is a vast majority. All the balconies are the same. The B9 spa balcony gives you access to the thermal suite, which I'm sure is going to be incredible. We just haven't seen it yet. Really excited for that. The B1 is a balcony that's aft facing, so it's the same room, much larger balcony off the aft of the ship. If I'm purchasing a balcony, that's the one I'm going for. The B4 and the BA, identical. The only difference is the 4 can hold up to 4. The BA or the BB and the BF, those are locations on the ship. They can only hold up to 2 passengers. So you can see here, you've got the bed, you've got the couch, and what I want to show you is the bathroom. This is a huge, huge evolution. Previously, you only got a bathroom like this in the mini suite. You can see it's larger. I can't wait to step into that shower, look at my giant self in there, and show you what it's all about. You can see the top image. Once again, a big evolution in design. Those of you who've been on a Breakaway Plus class ships, essentially, you're going to have a lot more space in the bathroom. It's one of the places where they skimp on space, so I'm really happy about that. So there's the balconies. Let's go ahead and truck on through those down to the ocean views. Now, what I really like is they have the OA and the O4. So these are large ocean views. This is a huge amount of space for an ocean view. Basically, what you get is the equivalent of the room of a balcony and the room of the balcony moved into the room. So you can see a little bit of separation here. Really nice large couch. Okay, let's go to the next one.
You know what I see in this image, Danny?
What?
I see an amazing charging station for all of our camera batteries.
I do see an incredible charging station, unlike anything they've ever done, but I want to see it up close and personal. You go here. So this is a large ocean view. And if we keep going through, you'll see that you have the same bathroom, which is exciting. Then if you keep going, the next one is going to be a standard ocean view with picture window. So the difference here, if you go to the next image, to the side image, you're going to see there's a lot less room on the side of the couch. There's no separation here. Still a nice amount of space. All these are 50% larger than the average one on Norwegian. So that gives you an idea what they're going with. The large ones and the smaller ones, 50% bigger than their average. Okay, let's keep trucking on through. And even the interior cabin. So this is an interior cabin for 4. You can tell that because I can see a Pullman style bed up in the roof. So this is an interior cabin. Let's keep going.
So
there's 310 of these. Yeah. And then if you keep going, Once again, same bathroom. You're getting that extra space. And then finally, let's look at the studio. So they do have studios once again. I love that they have them. These are for one person. They have a full-size bed. But what's different here is that the studio now has a full bathroom. So it's not open. And I really like that. I really think that that's a great thing here. So you can see you've got the separation there with the bathroom. Guys, that's plenty of space for one person, and they don't charge double like you're going to find everywhere else.
And Danny, what comes with a studio room?
You also have access to the full studio lounge, which is here. That's gorgeous. What I love about this, guys, other than Norwegian, everybody pretty much writes off the solo traveler. They may have some studio rooms, some studio balconies. You have 73 studios, and only those 73 people can access this lounge. So it's a great social space. It's a great place to hang out, have a continental breakfast, maybe light bites, play some games, really get to know other people, which is something that doesn't happen on most cruise ships for solo travelers. All right, guys, I have now officially wrapped up our Viva day, if you will, for our, I'm going to go ahead and keep reading. I'm going to go through the comments. Keep them coming, guys. Viva looks gorgeous. Do you have an idea when Royal will start releasing Icon? I'm guessing in about 2 months, but I don't know quite yet. Remember to like it on the way in. Absolutely. The balcony rooms on the front of the ship seem very odd. Would the wind be too much to enjoy the space? Guys, one of our top seller for Oceania is the forward-facing Vista Suites. It's who you are. Some people love the front of the ship, that wind in your face, that whole concept. Some don't. So you get to choose. So we were on the Encore Haven December. The wind up top got pretty high underway. But you can mix and match. You can use it in port. And I don't know. I like a little bit of a wind blown.
So before we go any further, we've seen all the rooms. We've seen all of the activities. Everybody that's on here right now, go in the comment section and put what you're looking forward to most.
There you go. Let us know what you're looking forward to most with the Viva. What I'm looking forward to the most is you reaching out and me booking those suites, because I pulled 2 sailings today where the top suites and the HAs were gone completely. So if you want those suites, you're going to want to go pretty quick. All right. Lydia, happy birthday, Ava. Thank you. Yes, I did shave it off. It'll come back. Don't worry. Playmakers should be Royals equivalent and have the most menu items free. I wish they did. It's just not big enough for that. The local is triple the size of Playmakers. I agree, though. Beatles show needs to be in a larger venue. I agree and I disagree with you. I love the intimate setting for the Beatles, and I think it gets a great venue. But what they also do with the Beatles show is they usually do it in the main theater as well, too. So keep an eye out for that. Good vibes to you as well. Go here. I love the content. When's the next ship walkthrough? Are we thinking next Saturday? A week from Saturday is probably when we're going to have our next one. Bliss?
Ooh, yeah, probably.
About a week and a half or so, we'll have the Norwegian Bliss ready for you.
But
there we go.
But the full overviews of what we went over, the staterooms, the suites, those are coming.
Right.
Haven's uploading right now.
So we're going to do a full video for you for the Haven, the rooms, the suites, things like that for the Viva coming first. Here we go. Looking forward to chatting with you tomorrow about booking Viva. You saw my email. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Very excited for that. Make sure you let me know a good time. Have to go. Good luck. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Go. Always loving your streams and the awesome walkthroughs. Glad to see you're back, thriving, and wishing you a prosperous 22. I appreciate that. God bless you as well. Hi, Danny. Hello, Dallas. How's it going? All right. You're right about Playmakers. I agree. Wishes for most prosperous 2022. Thank you so much. So glad for your videos. Keep us virtually cruising in Minnesota while we're waiting for our cruise. Nervous about Mariner February 22. I mean, it is what it is. The nice thing with what Royal's doing is I've been able to move, like when they had a canceled ship, I moved people right over to another one. So there you go. Hello, Noah. Good evening from Saskatchewan, Canada. Can't wait to see you in person. Same thing, Rhonda. Gina, which regular suite is more comfortable? Grand suite on Royal or a non-Haven suite on Haven suite ship? I mean, I think it's the layout. I love that Haven suite that has a full living room combo. I mean, I think it really depends on which one you pick, but the amenities are better on well, you get Coastal Kitchen for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. With the regular suites, you get specialty breakfast and lunch. So I think that's the place you're missing with dinner, but you have so many specialty restaurants.
She's
different.
Specifically talking about the non-Haven suites.
Right. That's what I was talking about. So
okay,
you don't get Haven restaurant, but you get specialty for breakfast and lunch every day. Gunthorpe's kids, when's the next Harr group cruise? Kids said to tell Ava hi. happy birthday to Sage. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sage. So excited for you. I love those pictures. That pineapple cake looked bomb. I'd love to have some of that. I will say that. So our next group cruise is going to be the 13th of June on the Ovation, then the 25th of June on the Symphony, and then the 15th of July on Ovation. I'm going to reach out to you in the next tomorrow. I'll get your room upgraded. I'll get the kiddos on there. But I wanted to talk to you about adding the kiddos to the April cruise and to the Odyssey. But we'll chat about that. Hello, I'm great. Back-to-back cruises were great. Back home in California. Got COVID a couple days ago and under care of my doctor and family. I am so sorry, Suk. I hope that you're good to go. I hope you're completely healthy, having no symptoms. Prayers to you for a very, very fast recovery. Unfortunately, the story that I'm hearing from you, I've got a lot of family members, a lot of friends. I mean, guys, Omicron is out there. For my personal experience, some of my friends and family have had a really bad, what they call the equivalent of a cold. Others, it's been nothing. So I just really hope that we get this done quick. Any plans to do a ship tour of New Statenham? Are your ears burning? I was talking about New Statenham with our Holland America rep today, and she said, when are you coming? When are you coming? When are you coming? So we're really excited for that. But we did secure plans today, I think. I haven't even talked to Taylor about this, of the Rotterdam. So we did get invited to sail on the Rotterdam. I'll follow up with you shortly. Booked a B2B on the Wonder on Allure. On Trans and Med on Allure. On Wonder and Allure. I'm not sure. Sorry, I'm misunderstanding that. RCCL put us on a Wonder. Oh, gotcha. Gap between cruises. So Royal offered a free stay for the Gap. Very cool. They have said if you had Star Class and they moved you over, you will keep those amenities. So make sure you double check that with them. I love your vlog. Make me want to be a travel agent. What school should I attend? Well, if you want to talk about the last year and a half, I think it's going to be learning how to be a psychologist, maybe going through that full class, business school, how to handle it. No, I'm just teasing you. There's a lot of options. Shoot me a quick email. Travel Leaders of Tomorrow is a great option that our company can put you through. And we have that option for our agents. So there you go. Love the Oceana Insignia. I love that as well, too. It seems the best of all NCL ships. I'm not going to argue with you. Happy birthday, David. Hello, Andrew. Neil, who between Royal and Carnival sails out of LA? The beautiful Norwegian Bliss. Princess does on the Majestic Princess, soon to be Discovery Princess. Lots of other cruise lines do it as repositionings as well. Holland America sails out of San Diego pretty often. Disney. Something tells me there's going to be a lot of cancellations unless cruise lines got deep into some politicians' pockets since they reopened. The politicians aren't shutting down cruises. So right now the cancellations are self-imposed. If, maybe they have a crew outbreak and they need to pull it back for a week or two. Once again, CDC director says it's working. Dallas, you're my favorite cruise ship channel. I appreciate that. Odyssey of the Seas is a great ship. What's your opinion? I loved my time on the Odyssey. I really loved it. And you can probably tell that from our videos. I booked my first cruise directly with through Royal Caribbean. I plan to cruise my next cruise while on board. Can I use you as a travel agent? Absolutely. Shoot me an email. I'll give you our agency phone number. When you're booking the cruise, you give that to them. Voila, it comes to us, and we can take care of you from then on out. All right. Going on Wonder, March 18th. Will you be on it? Not that sailing. Really excited. I don't know. As soon as we know, we'll let you know. Really, really, really excited. And Dallas, you've probably seen it, but we have a video dedicated to the iFly, the Ripcord by iFly. Check it out. I'd love for you to do it. And skydiving is awesome. All right, guys, I'm starting to get the hiccups. My voice is running out. I've been talking for 12 hours today. I've worked until midnight last night, started at 5 this morning. I'm going to keep at it for the next couple of days. We've been slammed. We've reaccommodated dozens of people. We've booked a lot of new cruises. This is why we do what we do. I'm going to head on out. I love sharing what we love with you guys. Before we finish, do me a huge favor. Hit the like button, pretty please. Hit that like button on the way out. We'll be back with you shortly. Thank you so much. If you want to see a more in-depth, or if you want to see a prettier version of what I just did, you can check out our video that Taylor put together and Jason put together. So there we go. Ciao for now, and see you guys very, very soon.